Alrighty, folks, welcome back. Quick review on the GRmoto Racing exhaust. This is the carbon version that I think many of us have seen on eBay and haven't really seen too many reviews on YouTube for it, especially on the big KTM V-twins. So I just got this yesterday, spent a little bit of time last night getting it mounted up, and again this morning. What I can tell you is the fitment is not great. The fact that you're having to use their included, which they do include, high temp silicone to seal the pipe, is, you know, I guess you get what you pay for with it, kind of thing. I wish they would just make this a single unit. I know it ships larger that way, and you know I'm guessing that this is just a universal can. It really doesn't matter, and what you're paying for, or what the differences are going to be this mid pipe here. And with that being said, the mid pipe itself, the quality welds not particularly great. There is some weld spatter on the inside and some balling and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, for what they're asking for these things, it's not exactly what I was hoping to get, but yeah, I mean, there's a few build quality issues, I think, and they seem to be under the gun to get this one out. They had literally said they had to build it, and they'd send it to me as soon as it was finished. So I don't know if this was a rush job, Friday afternoon, mid pipe or whatever, but yeah, there's definitely a couple odds and ends here that were less than what I would expect quality wise. With the end of the mid pipe here, where it actually interfaces with your exhaust gasket, and yes, I did remove it from the acro that is sitting over there. The main thing with this pipe for me was the weight savings, because the acro is not a light pipe. It's lighter than stock. It's not a suitcase, but it's carry-on baggage, whereas this is like, featherweight compared to both of those things. It also takes up a huge amount less room over here. I run a rackless bag system, so I'm going to be able to, run my tubes. That'll space it out over the exhaust. I'm going to run a heat shield here anyways, regardless. But yeah, the weight savings was the most important thing for me, and that's why I went for a very small exhaust system. And but yeah, the one thing I wish they would do is, as you can see on the acro stuff, or any legitimate pipe manufacturers, they're going to flare that end out. So you're going to have your join and then the flare, and that clip is going to go and rest perfectly on either side of that flared connection there. With the mid pipe on the GR exhaust, it's basically just a bell, like a bell end, and there's no flare on it at all. So the joint here, I'd say, is pretty spotty at best. I left the silicone on overnight and then jammed this thing down as hard as I possibly could this morning and cinched this exhaust clip tighter than I probably ever had it for either the stock or the acro pipe that was on before. Time will tell if that seal holds. This one's not leaking right now. I still think I put half the tube of silicone on this back joint here. I'm not even happy. This is obviously getting flipped around because there's no way I'm leaving rackless luggage dangling over the end of this bolt. I'm gonna spin this so it's on the backside here. But yeah, I'm less than enthusiastic with how this has gone together. What I am gonna do, I think, I don't mind the sound, and we'll hear it in a sec here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take this down to the local welding shop and have them join this together permanently. It's going to be a one-piece joint. Put a bead on there, cut off their little flaps or whatever they use to cinch down here, and then just call it a day. I wish they would just one-piece this. I really wish this was a one-piece unit. I don't know what they would have to be very specific in what they're selling each bike for, and that's probably where your cost savings are coming in, because this is definitely a universal can. I think it's just the mid pipe that they're selling you as the variant for the bike, but yeah, worth the cost. I would probably next time pay the $100 more and get a like a GR or a Oh, what's the other one? I can't. I'm at a loss for words. Like even like a Leo Vince or something like that. Just, you know, any other smaller, lighter exhaust system, I think you're going to be better off with. That's custom to the bike. You know, all the piping and stuff like that. Power wise, it's very hard to tell. I just took it on a pretty spirited test ride. It definitely seems to have a little bit more oomph on the top end, but it could have just been me womping on it a little harder than normal. I don't know. It's very, very tough to say. Jeez, I just noticed a giant freaking chunk out of my tire there. Good thing I've got some desert HTs coming from Motos here in the next little bit, so we'll get the old Adventure Tractionator GPSs or whatever the hell these things are off it, and we'll be going fairly aggressive as I'm going to be doing a lot more off-roading the next little bit, and I want to test those tires out. So yeah, anyways, we'll fire this thing up and you guys can hear how it sounds. This is without the baffle. I took that out. It honestly sounds a bit lawnmower-ish with the baffle in, but there you go. Not legal. What do you mean, KTM? How is that possible? Oh, we're in gear. Shit. Yeah, I just got back from test ride. I usually leave this thing in neutral all the time. There you go. Look, that was the fastest neutral I've ever done in this bike. KTM 1090 owners, I feel your pain. Neutral is an impossible thing to find. Here we go. So yeah, it sounds good. It's very much like four-stroke race bikey. It reminds me a lot of my old race bikes. The only thing that I'm also concerned about is the angle that this is coming out is. After that one ride, you can see the shine on here. That tells me that that plastic's been heated and the surface has melted, and you can see almost little pock marks in that. So I'm gonna have to actually tape. I'm gonna put some thermal tape on there. So that's what we're gonna have to do there, I guess. I don't want to melt the back light off. Anyways, that's a GRmoto review. If you want to hear it with the baffle in, I'll probably do another video where I can go out in the woods or something, and I'm not gonna bother all the neighbors. But yeah, the baffle sounds like a lawnmower, in my humble opinion. And this isn't egregiously loud. I think it's quieter than the Acro without the baffles in, which is all I have that thing, and don't have the baffles for that anymore. So yeah, there you go. GRmoto. You can find them on eBay. Recommendation level, spend the extra money, I think is my best opinion on that one, having run it now for a day or like 10 minutes. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not sold on it, to be honest. The weight savings are amazing. It's a very, very light system, but yeah, I'm just not convinced on its on the power or the fit or the finish. Yeah, you get what you pay for. There you go. All right, folks, you guys have a good day. We'll catch you next time.